Hello, my name is Joni McMahon, and today I want to share with you some work that I do that has come out of years of looking for it, actually. In 1997, my beloved husband of many years, almost 20 years, died of cancer, and I was left exhausted, experiencing post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms, and ended up being launched into a very serious clinical depression. And I had a lot of times where I was in and out of suicide ideation. And I was I'm a trained psychologist, was at the time, counselor, teacher, and I knew that something very profound had happened to me, even more than the grief that I was experiencing about the death of my husband. I felt a depth of emotion that I had no idea where it was coming from. And this depression lasted for many years. I actually was in the hands of a very competent psychiatrist, during this time for about 4 years. I was on medication, antidepressants, I was on sleeping pills, and still this depression wouldn't lift. And I knew that I either wanted to leave the planet, because I just was so not interested in staying in this kind of deep sadness, or, excuse me, I needed to get myself well. And as it happens, we get led to things that work for us. And I was led to a book called The Journey by a woman named Brandon Bays. And in that book, Brandon talked about the science of old cellular memories being stored in the body. Memories from our past that somehow never got resolved. And for some reason that really resonated with me, and I immediately found a practitioner in my area, the only person actually that was trained in this work, and I made an appointment with her, and as it happened, she just happened to have an appointment in the next few days. After one session with this woman, this depression lifted. This depression of almost 7 years lifted. And after the process, I was completely stunned. I had gone back to a memory that was in my mother's womb, actually. And I cleared this memory out with this journey process work. And after this process, I said to my friend, this woman who's now my friend, Barbara, I can't believe this. If you can clear a memory from the womb, then this is amazing. People can feel so much better. And so I became absolutely diligent about listening for negative emotion in my body, and as soon as some would come up, I would go inward, and I would do this process on my own after I had experienced it. And I started to clear out everything that came up with the most amazing results. With every process that I did, I felt calmer. It helped to relieve the stress in my body. My depression was gone. After about, 6 to 8 months of doing this work, I let go of my antidepressants, my sleeping medication, and I started to feel a sense of wellness that I hadn't felt in a long, long time. Now, this woman, or the woman that began this work, founded this work, was Brandon Bays, and she actually was diagnosed with a very large tumor in her stomach quite a while ago, and she was into health in every single way that you could imagine, nutrition and exercise and mind work, and she used to work for Tony Robbins, and so she was used to knowing a lot about the body. So when she got a tumor, she was stunned and was led to this work by divine guidance, really. And in 6 weeks, her tumor went once she got to the root cause of it, to the memory that actually set this tumor up. Since then, I've become trained as a practitioner in journey work, and there's so many things about this work that I adore. And I'd like to just list a few of those things. As I said, I'm trained as a psychologist, and honestly, I never learned any of this in that degree. So the thing that I love about this work is that it can be used in groups, with individuals. It can be used in a classroom. I've actually used it in schools with students. You don't have to diagnose a person. You don't have to analyze a person. The person just has to know that there's something that they know they want to clear out of their body. The other thing that I've noticed with journey work is that it has been effective in clearing out so many physical and emotional issues. Things from learning disabilities, ADD, cancer, depression, of course, with me, MS, food allergies, all sorts of things, anxiety disorders, sleeping problems. All kinds of things have been cleared out by learning this work. The other thing I love about journey work is it's very empowering. Once you can actually learn this work on your own. So when I work with somebody, it's very rare that I see them more than, say, 5 times, because I teach them how to do this work on their own. And I actually combine it with the teachings of the law of attraction, because I find that the combination makes this work even more potent. Journey work teaches you about love and compassion, about forgiveness. It relieves stress in the body, like I mentioned. What happens is that sometimes an event will happen in the present that actually triggers old stuff from the past. So not only are you dealing with your present problem, in my case the grief of my husband, but you're also dealing with the past as well. And it combines to create a great deal of tension in the body. This process accesses your own innate body wisdom. It's the only work that I've seen that combines so nicely the idea of the mind, the body, and the spirit, accessing infinite intelligence, and teaching you skills about how to relieve yourself from these old memories that stay lodged in the body, and sometimes they're not active, which means that they're not, part of your vibration. But when a person undergoes stress of any sort, those memories can become active. The other thing I really like about this work is that no harm can be done. The body's not going to do any more than it's ready to do at any one given time. So that's all I'm going to say about journey work right now. I will be back to talk more in depth about it, and even offer a process or two on my website. You can learn more about journey work at www.jonymcmahon.com. Bye for now. Have a great evening, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.